Hello, boys and girls. It is Mr. McAndrew, the math coach. Very, very excited to talk to you about something that you will be doing, believe it or not, the rest of your life. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, see if you can figure it out. It's something that you may have learned last year. You may not have, but if you didn't, that's okay. If you haven't heard of it before, you're going to learn about it now. Okay, so for example, you can see I have, sorry about those numbers. I have a house, and there's a little bear in the house. We know bears don't live in houses, but why not, right? Ever heard of Goldilocks and the Three Bears? So let's pretend that this bear lives in this house, and he invites over two of his friends. So we have one friend that comes over, and another friend that comes over. So two friends, 1, 2. So how many bears are now in the house? Well, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 bears. So what we just did was we had a certain number of bears. In the house, we had 1 bear, right? We have 1 bear. I'm going to put the 1 here. Put that 1 there. And more bears came in, right? More bears came in. So he invited his friends. And then we ended up with 3 bears. Now we have 3 bears. Okay, so this, when you combine two things, when you have a certain number of things, and then you add more to it, it's called addition. Okay? Addition, when you add things together. The reason there's a sign there with it looks like a cross or a plus sign, called a plus sign. That's a symbol for addition. If you see that, it means to add. Okay, so addition means 2 things. It either means that you already have a certain number of things and a certain number of things over here, and then you put them together, or you start with a certain number of things and then you add to it. Today we're going to add to it. All right, so let's get started. Let's use our bears again. Let's say that this time there are 2 bears living in the house. Okay? Now, if they invite over 2 more friends to come stay with them, let's say they're having porridge for dinner or something. So we're going to add 2 more bears to the house. Ding dong, we're here. Okay, so now how many bears are there? We had 2 bears to start with, and then 2 more bears came. So how many do we have? Should we count? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 bears. Okay? Let's do 1 more, and then we'll get some numbers in here. Let's say that there are 3 bears living in this house. Maybe there's a mama bear and a papa bear and a baby bear. And they invite over grandma. Okay, so we have 3 bears, and grandma's coming over. So here comes grandma. She's orange, by the way. Okay, so grandma came, and now we have a new number of bears. First we had 3, and then 1 joined, right? So first we had, I'm not good at the 3s here. We had 3, and then 1 more joined. So the question is, how many do we have now? Well, let's count. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. So 3 and 1 more makes 4. Okay, 3 and 1 more makes 4. All right. Let's do another one. Let's say that there's 2 bears at home. Okay, there's 2 bears at home. And they want to, so I'm going to use the numbers this time. There's 2 bears, okay, and they want to invite over one of their friends. Let's just keep it easy to begin with. So they invite over their friend who comes over. Okay, so we just added another bear to the house. So remember I said this symbol, the plus sign, the plus is called a plus sign. It looks like this. You can go like this, or you can go like this. Okay, so the plus sign means to add. So we added, how many more? 1 more bear came. Okay, and so now we know that 2 and 1 more makes how much? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, awesome. All right, let's do, should we do a bigger one this time? Let's say that there are 3 bears in the house. So let's get our 3. Okay, and they made too many honey pancakes, and they want to invite some people over to help finish them off. So they're going to invite some bears over. So we're going to add some more bears. So I'm going to use my plus sign. We're going to add some more bears. They invite 3 more friends over. It's going to be a party. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 more bears. We have 3 plus, actually not, let's not do 3, let's do 2. Sorry, let's do 2. So we have 3 plus 2 more. Okay, and that gives us how many bears? So let's find out. We had 3, so we've got 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to add on 2 more, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5. So 3 and 2 makes 5 altogether. Right? There's 5 altogether. Okay, so that's adding. You start with a certain number and then more add on. Okay? All right, we're going to do one more. Oops, I dropped one of my numbers. And then we'll move on. So this time, let's say there's a mama bear and a papa bear, and there are, let's say they have 1, 2, well, they have 3 children. Okay? 3 baby bears. So we have how many bears all together so far? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bears. All right, so let's put our 5 down. And they are having a party. And they want to invite some of their cousins over. So they're going to invite, let's say, 3 of their cousins over. So we're going to say, so 3 more are going to come. So we're adding. We're going to add 3. Let's add our 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Now, oops, I don't know if you can see that one right there in my video. Okay. So how many bears are in the house now? So we started with 5. We had our 5. And we added 3 more. So 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 bears. Let's just count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6, 7, 8. 5 and 3 makes 8. So we would put an 8 in there because that makes 8 bears in the house. All right, so awesome job. This is just an introduction to addition. Like, I know some of you have already done this before. Some of you, this might be new. Remember, that plus sign means the same thing as adding to. And the next time, we'll do some more addition when we talk again. All right, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.